Hey guys, it's Zach here with my next model kit. So our first video, we did Pikachu. Let's bring him up a little closer. Here's our Pikachu model that we did. Next we did Eevee. Eevee came with 2 faces and is definitely a lot more movable, has a lot more moving parts to it. So if you want to see more about that, there is a video for the Eevee one in the description. And now we have our last one of the 3, which is the Mewtwo. So we are going to do the Mewtwo real quick. It's about $10, the same price as the Eevee figure. Pikachu, like I said, was a little cheaper. And Mewtwo actually comes with a stand, so I'm kind of assuming that it's probably hard to have this figure stand on its own, but we'll put it together and we will see. Get this plastic off. And let's see how many sheets comes with this one. You can see the base. We even have to put the base together. The base does have a little cradle for Mewtwo's bottom, so it can hold up properly. And let's get this open. Let's get it started. So the stickers are definitely not my strong suit, which is why I've been using the tweezers to help me out. These tweezers are actually from just a little iFixit kit. Trying to figure out what's the best way to come around these. I do like, if you see there is like the outlines for the eyes. So I guess if you had a steady hand and a little more skill than myself, you could just paint them on. I think that would be a nice personal touch for someone who's more akin to these craft figures. Let's see, did I get that good? Press that down a little in the corner. That's good enough for me. One thing when I was a kid, I definitely didn't do well with these model figures because I did not have the patience to put the stickers on so neatly like I am trying to right now. It was definitely more of a haphazard thing with me as a child, so these definitely weren't my kind of craft. I feel like it's a little off, a little wonky. A little hair there. Come on, there we go. All right, let's get the rest of the figure going. We got the head. Look at him stare at you all smug. So again, we have stickers where you gotta, they're foldable though. I don't think I will need the tweezers for these ones. Just lock that into place. And hopefully I did not completely screw it up. So it looks like this is just going to go under the tail, just to cover up space. So it doesn't look like it has to be perfect, but I'm gonna try to get it as good as I can. I didn't cover everything, but smooth it out. And it looks like the next spot is the tail. Wait, nope. Next we're gonna put on his bottom area. Let's get that on. This is definitely, it has a lot more intermoving parts than the first two. It is definitely a lot smaller, as I can see. Let's see how that looks. That is honestly, that's tolerable for me. Like I said before, I'm not a perfectionist in any means of the sort, so there's a lot of things that I'm just gonna go meh to. Well, it seems I have done my first goof. I have definitely put on the bottom half of the legs on the wrong top half of the legs. So I'm gonna fix that and get back to you. Okay, it seems I have it figured out. I just needed a little help from the pry tool from my iFixit kit, and we can keep going. Okay, so here is our Mewtwo model. Now, this has lots of posability in the wrist and the arms, but don't be like me and actually pay a little more attention, because there was a time where I thought I had the legs messed up, but I really didn't. I just had to get them in a little more, and then I did actually mess up with this arm. I actually put it on backwards, and I saw that it has a little notch to move the tail. I do like that when you move the arm, the tail will move as well. So you could pose it around. The wrist, I don't know if it's because I put it on and then I put it on top of the ball joint instead of snapping it in. But the wrists are not holding as much as I'd like. I feel like after a while they are gonna get loose. And if we look here, the fingers aren't pressing in all the way, and you can see some of the seams. But other than that, I do like how they factor in the head, and you can actually move and don't worry about the vein in the back breaking off. You can move it all the way around. Whoop, never mind, I lied. Let's get that back in there. But you can almost move the head all the way without it, and if it does come out, as you saw, you can just pop it back in. I do like how the tail moves. Let's see if it works vice versa. No, so you cannot move the tail unless you move the arm. Let's zoom out and take a look back at that stand. So here is the stand. You can actually fit Mewtwo in, and that will give Mewtwo the ability to stand up, because without that mount, it will not be able to stand on its own. The body structure just doesn't work for it. You might be able to get it stand here and there, but a little shake or vibration will probably knock it down. I'd have to say this one is not my favorite. It is a little more complex. It might be because I messed it up, and I might be a little salty about that, but I'd have to say my favorite out of the three is definitely the Eevee figure over here. Mewtwo would definitely probably come third, and last would be Pikachu, because out of the three, Pikachu has a clean look, unlike Mewtwo, where you can see a lot of the joints and where it moves and where you put it together. The Pikachu from a distance looks very seamless, and so does the Eevee. Where Eevee wins out is definitely the mobility. You get the same amount of mobility, I want to say, with the Mewtwo, but with its tail being controlled by its arm. So if you want the tail a certain way, you got to get the arm a certain way. And then just the ability not to be able to stand it without the stand. Let's give it a try. No. See, the tail is just, it's just giving it the tail has it too much weight to the front. And you can't even rotate the legs to try to get a different grip on it. So you 100% need the stand for Mewtwo to be viable. With its visible seams, I'd have to say out of these three, Eevee is the winner. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about it? Which one is your favorite? Do you want to see more of these? Are there more of these? I think there's a Dragonite one. But anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.